The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day, after we bested Foom the Invincible.
We found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Starguy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Man, this thing is ugly. Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the planet that rains emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh yeah!
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed out jerk at Mantlos, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yup. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a freaking cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with Plan B. One explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep, those were the days.
I'll just put this back.
Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacle.
Drax, hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Kamaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklufor to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out, especially since Raker's body armor has inward folds.
A tactically sound observation.
I noticed it made a big difference when I had to assassinate a congregation of...
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telenesin is a common language in some realities. The Chitauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very...
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocket, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. While the church is out looking for the source,
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Alright, let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised. We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering, anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Well, certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle.
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky. Boom!
Spaceships, monsters, fate of the entire galaxy at stake!
Just get us inside that flarking behemoth alive, Quill!
That one's toast!
I long for battle, Peter Quill! Get us inside!
That's what you get for Britain!
Crap, that's a lot of turrets!
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there.
They're fast!
And we're in!
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
the ritual chamber!
Don't want to miss the opening ceremonies!
We know exactly why we're here! You heard them! Let's hit them until they pop and trust!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
Turkeys must have been praying to escape! Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide!
Another one?
Unleash
Go
me
rocket!
onto these fools! Die with honor!
These faith crates are unstable!
Use that for our advantage!
Bug lady better not dig our shit!
The insect witch seems comfortable enough with control.
He's woozy! Time to hit him!
You don't have to ask me twice!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
They called in the creeple lead!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Rocket! Safety's off! Show him some muscle! Cut him off, Gamora! Hey, Scarheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Dressed up warrants everything!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tube! Gamora! Snip it! Punch him off!
Perish! This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces. How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
If they found a way to turn him, we'll just have to go into his mind and fix him too.
I ain't jumping into that freak's promise. Can you imagine?
Mirrors as far as the eye can see.
Jars full of combs and cheap hair products.
You use hair products.
I said cheap.
A wealth of luxurious oils and sweetly perfumed lotion.
My baby! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. We'll meet you people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
I kind of want to know how they make so
These
many
people fight
uniforms
without
in
fear.
such a
They
short
fully
time.
embrace the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Door's flarked.
Scud. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
They still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't!
Run him through!
Looks like his defenses are down!
Thou
You don't have to ask
shalt
me twice!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good habit breathing in here.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
I was just trying to
Rock it! Fire servant!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but promise-filled husks!
We made another mess!
Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult! They've gotta have janitors!
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys!
I do not believe these people are janitors. Another promise destroyed!
Move it out of big guy!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Maybe there's a giant closet on the ship somewhere! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but promise-filled husks! Feel my wrath! Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Probably destroyed half the Armada by now, Drax! Using only her bare hands!
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on!
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
You're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape!
It seems a good time to shed our guard for the battle ahead.
Nope. Never a good time for that.
Groot says he's fine fighting me.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels! Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Seknar! See? Told ya!
Good thinking!
They turned this on just to hold us back!
Damn it, stack baskets! We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defy it, furry one! This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
What are you doing up there?
Tactical analysis or something!
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways!
That it does.
Just plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this!
Great! Now what?
Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant freaking rock.
Alright, let's do this!
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Come, test your mettle.
Time for the big guns!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar.
How are we holding up? Don't worry. We're good. My trigger finger has got numb from all the murdering.
Oh, that tracks! Through! Knock them out!
Be careful!
Let him try! I'll shoot them all!
That fancy pants Nova floor on, I swear!
Target's wide open!
Pulverize! Keeping us past the bandit!
Focusing on success demonstrates leadership, Peter Quill. That target requires precision.
Man, the entire galaxy showed up in this brawl!
That is certainly an exaggeration. We are still a great distance from the church's altar.
Might find a shortcut soon!
It's all you, Gamora! If it's not the shield, it's the mine! Enough already!
So, let's take that Sputnik soldier out then!
Fight it, Drax!
The space battle is frenzied.
Hellbender's got it under control!
That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me...
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked, but I got a better idea. Hang on. Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
I hope Worldwide has a solid life insurance policy! Hit down,
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on!
Alright, let's keep moving. Whoa! Monster down! Holy stuff! Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. Beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
I don't know. Some kind of party, maybe?
I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you.
Nowhere I'd rather be!
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh! That ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. Alright, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid. And, fun time with Raker ain't making her any more sane.
One thing at a time. None of that even matters if we don't get to Warlock.
I'm just saying.
They hear you. You can wait. Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender.
We will not surrender.
Now, just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay? You've been thunderstruck! You're up to fight!
Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
Had they responded, I would have charged them anyway.
What the? Coach is choosing his team members! Rush them, Drax! Raker had to know we'd chase him here, right?
I don't think he gives a shot. Guy is an ego bigger than this whole ship.
Gamora! Run him through!
We can never let something like this happen again!
That was a job for Nova Corps. We're the ones actually doing something about it.
What is next, Peter Quill? My fists have quelled the believer!
Good! But there's a lot more where he came from.
Send it their way, Drax! All you, Rocket! What is this place?
Yet another field of glorious conflict! Or perhaps a repair bay of glorious conflict!
Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No! We will be their Terminators! Nonsense! She does not waste her time with gifts! My knuckles failed to crack this metallic carapace! Prepare yourself! There is nothing like the smell of your enemies burning!
Oh, yuck! Smells like the inside of... Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom, or beat him.
We did that, not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Again, Sir.
Focus, Peter Quill.
Rocky, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked.
Clark!
Don't blame me. I'm just the guy with the treasure. Hey, Max, save some dorks for the rest of us.
Like a fruit fly, I can't swat him. Gamora, slice him up! Looks like Calls for heavy firepower up ahead!
I hope Mansion steers clear of those things!
Perhaps we could help Lady Hellbender from here!
No! She's buying us time! Let's not waste it!
Looks like another batch of freaked out gold domes!
Don't stop pulling that trigger, dude!
Return Peter Quill's child at once!
Return her? Ain't she leaving them now?
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
Control the walkways! Split them up!
Turn them my way!
Ain't these freaks never heard of trams?
Probably on the inside of the ship with our luck.
Stop zipping around! Just let me snork and blast ya!
The space beams are still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
How many people did they conquer for that much power?
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done. Gotta get through this. Gamora, could you,
I got this.
Back into a hole. Hooray!
Like holes.
giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
It's running on base energy, right? That comes from people.
The giant robot is stumbling! We must put it down!
Breathing room, Groot!
We're barely scratching the big tanks!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building!
Ouch! That's gonna hurt!
Look out, another fanatic!
The beast recognizes Halloween and predators!
That was the main course! But here comes dessert!
Let us deal the final blow!
Bomb it at him, big guy!
I relish the idea of conquering the dastardly device!
Then let's all take a crack at hurting this thing!
Was hoping we get a breather in. Throw that Drax!
Guys want to stop us from breathing!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
Appreciate the help, big guy! Get some breathing room, Groot! Do your thing, Gamora! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down!
I shall enjoy this!
Oh, wow! Remind me not to piss off Groot!
I will not be trapped in here!
I give that man some room!
Ain't nothing getting through! I am trying to destroy!
Drax! You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
The quill. Groot.
She probably still wants to murder me, so I'm gonna be a no.
In her... Incoming!
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Breaker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we'll see you at top.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it.
Mantis, Groot wants to know if we're winning so far. Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
Building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
Come! Bring us a real challenge!
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da! Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say privet, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We'll stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
Wait. What's that?
Look out!
Strozai! Can't talk! Very busy!
Not again! We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't! Be careful on the slide!
Wait, what? Flark! Flark! Groot! Light us up! Groot!
Give him a minute, he just flew through space! Oh, Flark!
Keep your bits tucked in.
Which bits?
All of them.
I don't like this!
Exhilarating!
Of course you think it's fun!
Watch out! out for debris!
It is a good thing my skin is so resistant.
Hope I don't tear my pants!
Only suckers wear pants!
This better lead somewhere solid!
Don't blow up the edge! Don't blow up the edge!
Acknowledge my velocity!
Woo! That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa, the tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy. We're here for Adam Warlock. Just bring him to us and we'll let you go.
Hey, listen.
Think he really down here somewhere?
Child, are you present? She does not seem to be here, Peter Quill. I fear we would be lost without the insect woman.
She's weird, but we owe her big. Somebody needs to pluck that tracker from Warlock's cheeks. Those things ain't cheap.
Not it!
This is gonna be our last chance to take down Magus! All or nothing!
I guess we'll regret its trespass.
I got all these toys I'm just dying to use.
Our opponents do not hold back.
They don't want to disappoint Monster Daddy. Time to shred them! What a waste! Mines like this were the backbone of the war resistance.
I bet most of these freaks used to be miners! Do we trust Lady H not to stab us in the back?
Never! Her honor forbids it.
This won't hurt!
Yes, Goldilocks does talk funny. Not looking forward to hearing him. These tunnels need a good plasma
Our
purge,
combatants,
if you
Peter
ask me.
Quill.
With
You
the
attempt to
coke
reason
still
with
in
them as well.
It won't work. Just put them down. Rip them up, Drax!
No, I don't think there's plans in Lady H's army. She brought the fauna, not the floor, guys! I'm gonna need somebody to recover the butt tracker from Warlock.
Not it!
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines. Oh, I just had a great idea on how to keep Raker distracted.
Here we go.
Drax, think you can fake a heart attack?
No.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging.
Let us finish this!
Keep the herd coming!
Good job, buddy! Let's give him hell!
Smoke them, Rocket! Watch the strike line! Lots of nooks and crannies, Drax!
Face us like
Somebody's still digging down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the space attack. The Grand Unifier's told us the damage don't come cheap.
Slash him,
We
Gamora!
had a way to take some of this ore with us.
Ain't nobody trading that stuff, John. Too risky. Ah, ha, ha! There goes the arm!
Feels like I've been shooting that big spot for hours!
We need to focus on taking it down.
Breathing room through!
We are lucky that Mantis can read the future!
She's the master of right place, right
Environment in open
time!
space. If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first, lots of times.
If we don't stop Magus this time, it's all over.
We were good! It's right there in our team name!
That's one big, bad, scut robot!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building!
Yes, gladly!
Ouch! That's gonna hurt!
Keep an eye out for ambushes!
Anybody who tries to get sneaky gets a blade to the throat!
That giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking his knife to meet you! How would we even know the fulfillment has begun?
I ain't seen nothing but crazy Spartans charging in to die! Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
The quill possesses the magic of weapons. Your safety inspector. Present your documents and we will judge their accuracy.
Max, you gotta do it fast, like so. Safety inspection! Blam! You failed!
Blam! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
You know what to do, Quill. You ever heard of the Phlegron effect? One tiny, pointless Phlegron twitches an antenna and ultimately causes global chaos. Or, you take one little shot at a goose sack and soon you're boots deep in a death cult at the end of the Flarkin world.
That seems needlessly treacherous.
I know, but it might pay off. Whoa! Guys, it's like Christmas back here! Another one for me. Me again.
Mantis, how's our timeline looking?
Gamora, hey! Glad to hear your voice. Alive and not dead.
Okay, lesson learned. Not gonna check in with her again.
Yeah, you really don't want to get distracted in there.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, a little heavier, but totally worth it.
Just be careful on those jumps.
This old workbench is kinda crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools.
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get. All that effort, and nothing shiny to show for it.
Okay, I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both.
What the?
Hey, look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've gotta be kidding.
They've got it locked down with a faith shield. Think we can unplug it like we did on Nowhere?
It's worth a shot.